And it's probably the only time of day he gets any peace, to be honest. Oh, that's fire. A fire. I jinxed that. I just said, oh, Mac's gonna get some peas, and Mato has set the grill on fire. Yes, we will go on a date with you, Fig. Thank you. I'm not finishing Yellow Generation with Mac's head in a toilet. I bought him the little telescope so that he can share the stars with his family. Hello from the void, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel and my not so berry save. Thank you so much to everyone who let me know in comments their thoughts on moving from Yellow Gen to Grey Gen. As I kind of thought, we're gonna do one last episode, this episode with Mac as the main focus, and then wherever we get to, we're gonna find a nice moment, draw a line under him, and then move on from a story perspective to Dove and her teenage years, because I haven't really played that much with high school years yet. And then we will come back and like when Mac is officially done, we'll have like a little final moment with him. Maybe in the Oasis Springs like hidden lot that we have to break into. We'll go there, we'll have like a family picnic, I don't know, nice time in the cave. But yeah, so today we are going to be grinding those skills. If Dove does anything fun that's like relevant to her future stuff, we'll probably look at that too, because otherwise it might be pretty boring. But let's go wrap up the Yellow Generation. We are starting out strong with Mac challenging little Io to a chess match. These two actually get on horribly when it comes to chess. I think they're both super competitive, so they're just like losing relationship hand over fist. Every time they play chess, I have to subsequently go in and make them be nice to each other because Mac won't let her win and basically she doesn't like it. Oh, someone aged up somewhere. I'm guessing it was Callie. I really like that outfit. I should try and use that in grey maybe. Anyway, we have got pretty much the whole family engaged in this chess game, which actually isn't ideal because it means Mac is distracted. Oh, and now he's gone. Mac, okay, fine, I guess you can go pee. I'm not a monster. And, oh, bum. Prom is starting. Okay, prom is starting, which means we need to cover something important that happened earlier. Dove was at this pool that I was experimenting with as a potential hang for the swim team because I do want Dove to take swimming pretty seriously. I feel like it's what she really loves. She loves to be in the water, she loves to exercise, and this is just her main thing. Anyway, Mac was back home working on his skills like you can do from far away, and I went to get Dove to swim with her teammates, and lo and behold, look who is somewhere on the active lot. It's your boy Fig Foxglove walking past with his purple hair, probably being visible from inside the pool. So Dove, being really cool and a teenager, is like, oh my god, it's Fig, I haven't seen him for like 2 days. Fig, wait up, Fig, I've got something important to ask you. And yes, I'm in my swimsuit, just in the middle of the street. This is cool, this is chill. And whilst I was having this conversation, I spotted the prom interactions, and this might be the only opportunity I have to send my teens to prom. I decided to ask him to go to prom with us as a friend because they definitely are only just getting to know each other, and also I feel like Dove would be worried that he doesn't think prom is cool, so she'd be like, what if we go to prom together and we can like make fun of everyone? And he's like, sounds good, I bet the music is gonna be super duper lame. So yeah, anyway, they're going to prom together and that's gonna happen any second now. Here we are. We brought Mato and Petra to prom too because I'm not cruel enough to deprive them, even if I do like having to deal with less Sims at a time. I'm going to give EA some props here for accurately capturing the awfulness that is teenagers dancing at a formal event. And I'm actually going to see who Petra thinks is cute because I do want to try and fix her up. Okay, it looks like Petra is straight, and that her type is people that look like they're nearing retirement. I mean, Ed Rasoya, apparently a teen, but he looks ancient. This guy looks like he works in insurance and is at least 45 years old. But on the plus side, she's not hot for any of her distant cousins, which honestly is a glitch I was concerned about. There's several of them in this room. Now, I've sent Dove and Petra to get some cute photographs because I know prom is over way too quickly, and I do want them to have like some cute stuff, especially for when Dove moves out. They've never been particularly close, but I definitely feel they have respect for each other. They just haven't necessarily figured out how to be friends yet, which was very much the same for me and my sisters when we were teenagers, but we got it done. I'm actually not sure if we're going to get even like a bronze prom because I haven't done hardly anything and we're almost out of time, and I want to get a photo with Fig, so okay, I think we just got past the first thing. Not sure how, not sure what we did, but yeah, okay. We've done some cute romantic pictures with Fig, which has actually generated quite a big romance increase, and that was prom, guys. I mean, it was one and done. We got a bronze medal somehow, and now we can return to Mac, who is playing chess without even looking at his hands. That is how good at chess he is. But he's doing it under the night sky, which feels appropriate for what he loves, and it's probably the only time of day he gets any peace, to be honest. Oh, that's fire. A fire! I jinxed that. I just said, oh, Mac's gonna get some peas, and Mato has set the grill on fire. Dude, like, come on. At least we got the food out before it burned, I guess. Oh, Carmine's here to also not help put the fire out. Everyone is just fleeing, leaving Dove and Petra to manage it. Like, just leave it to the girls. They've got this covered. Like, literally, Edie, gone. Mac, gone. Mato, the fire starter, gone. Goes Carmine, who couldn't die if she wanted to, gone. All just hanging out outside the house, freaking out. And Dove's like, cool, I'm going to bed. I am too metal to be freaked out by fire, so while the rest of you run and develop fears, I am going to get some sleep. And I'd forgotten we had a baby, because when you have a house this big, you can forget. Rock, to his credit, behaves in many ways like a rock. He is very well behaved. He doesn't really make much noise. It's probably going to be his birthday in the morning, I would think, because we had him yesterday. Carmine's broken the toilet. That's really helpful. Thanks, Carmine. It's not enough for you to stop me forward winding through the night. You also have to break the toilet. But to be fair, that does mean Matt can fix it. I did get him up at 6 a.m. to fix the loo. And now he could probably go back to sleep whilst I try and get everyone else. I was going to say out the house, but it's Sunday. Mac is still sleeping, so yes, we will go on a date with you, Fig. Thank you. And Fig has invited us to the city to meet him at his favourite cafe for some really sad-looking cannolis and coffee, and he's probably going to tell us about some gigs that he went to and like really cool stuff that Dove is like, oh my god, he's the coolest person in the entire world, and I am garbage in comparison to him. Oh, we got the happy memory sentiment. Ignore the constant moving tables. It keeps happening. Something else that keeps happening is they start flirting and then I don't know what happens, but someone says something and then they get really awkward. Which makes sense because they're babies and Dove has never dated anyone before. But for Fig, potentially, he likes long hair. We don't have that. Potentially that's it. Potentially he's like, I've always like gone out with girls that are like more alternative before and you're kind of a jock. Like, I don't know what to talk about with you, but you're kind of cool. I like you. Anyway, the date was fine and I am focusing on Matt this episode, so I have come straight back to have him upgrade computers whilst Edie ages up our latest baby, our last baby. Baby Rock, are you ready to become a toddler? Because I played this before infants came out, so we will not be doing infants until next gen with Dove. Oh great, fussy, goody goody, lucky me. Oh, he's got Mac's hair, that's cute. And he also inherited Carmine's eyes, which I think is so cute. I do use a genetic roller with Berry Sims because I use custom skin tones and hair colours, otherwise you don't get a good blend. And then I also try and blend skin details, and I just think this kid is stupid stinking cute. So good job, Rock, you're adorable. What's less adorable is that I've had to rearrange the house yet again. So Mato now sleeps downstairs in the study and Rock gets the windowless cell upstairs. Go me, great sim parent, everyone is sick, everyone is busy, Mac is upgrading things. I really just want fewer sims in my household. Not least because even with me trying to micromanage him to only do the skills I need him to work on, Mac is consistently interacting with his children because he's just like a good dad. So I've actually sent everyone except Rock off volunteering just to get them out of the way so they can't talk to him. Dove wouldn't go, but I've got her swimming and Rock is off building some skills somewhere. Mac, though, is cooking and thinking about the people that aren't there. So honestly, you're useless to me, sir. I just need you to grind, and instead you're like, oh no, I'm gonna help my wife and children. I have also signed Edie up for the education career to help out with bills, but also to give her a little bit more to do now that she's done raising kids and with her aspiration. And I just felt like she'd be a really good teacher. So we're going to try that out. We're going to send the kids to school alone today so that I can force Mac to do as many upgrades of things as possible. And although he does also have work today, should I send him to work? How are we getting on? We are at level 9, 55% for handiness. Logic is still only level 8, but we have... See, here's the thing. We have like 17 grand of bills a week. I don't actually know why it's so stupidly high. I think I can check, right? Okay, so we get charged £11,000 a week in penalties for, I don't know what, I'm guessing like it's a neighbourhood action plan, so I might just go and repeal that, because honestly that's an absurd level. Like, I mean, by all means charge me, but like it's probably going to be upcycling, so I think all the others we like very actively do, so I'm going to get rid of that. Fig, why are you here at 11:30 on a school day? Like, the only people home are Edie and Rock. Are you bunking off to hang out with Dove, thinking that she might have bunked, except for she's gone to school because her parents would definitely not tolerate her skipping, We're just gonna feed Rock and then see what Fig's doing. Like, how did he even get into the house, and why has he been chilling in Petra's bed for like 3 hours? And then the second the kids actually get home, he's like, okay, I'm off now. Oh, Mato, buddy, what happened? They do not look happy. That is not the walk of someone that is thriving. Go get some rest, buddy. And yeah, I mean, Fig, if you're here, you might as well talk to Dove. She's like, dude, were you inside my house? Did you talk to my mum? And he's like, no, I was just checking out your room. And she's like, yeah, my room's not in there. My room is over here. It's much more like me. And which I feel like this room makes a lot more sense. If he went to Petra's room, he might have been like, this doesn't seem like Dove. Have I like really misjudged her at all? And this is definitely much more her vibe. I actually really love her team bedroom. I think it's super cute. I'm not sure how Mac and Edie would feel about like boys in bedrooms that they haven't even met. So okay, Petra's just wandered in. I feel like maybe Edie did see him and he was like, Dove is in her bedroom with a boy. Will you go in and check nothing untoward is happening? And also let her know that I expect to be introduced to anybody that's going to be spending large amounts of time in our house, especially if you're not going to be here when they're here. So Fig is introducing himself to the parentals. I think Edie would be like nice to him. She definitely try and give him the benefit of the doubt, because her and Mac have really modelled like a very affectionate kind of lovey-dovey vibe. So they would expect their kids to pick up on that and try and be supportive of their relationships, I think, as long as their kids aren't lying to them and they're not sneaking around or doing anything dangerous, as long as they're being safe, as long as they're being respected, then I feel like, oh, Fig is giving Dove her first kiss. That's from the Autonomous First Kiss mod, which I just love, and yeah, she would definitely be into that. And honestly, kind of cute and pure. Like, Fig is definitely a little bit of an edgelord. He wants to be super alternative, but actually, you know, being introduced to the family, you know, getting to see more of who Dove is, has inspired him to make a move, and she is going to be going to bed really happy whilst everybody else goes to bed after they finish their school projects. And I kind of feel like Dove's romantic story starting off is a good point at which to officially hand over to her. But I'm not finishing Yellow Generation with Mac's head in a toilet. I bought him the little telescope so that he can share the stars with his family, because what could be more perfect than our successful astronaut showing his wife and his youngest child like the constellations that he's been among and pointing out all the achievements he's had in his life. We've got a few more to come, but we will wrap those up alongside telling Dove's story, and I think that is the perfect place to end Yellow. Let me know in the comments what your favourite Mac memory was. Mine is definitely Mac and Edie being nerds in love. Like and subscribe if you wanna, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye!